What's up guys, Jessica here from the Dawghouse with Grim again in the truck. It's been a while since we've actually done a little vlog in the truck type video. We are actually on our way back to the same park that we like to go to, which is not that far from the house, just a few miles down. It's the Hillsborough County State Park. We're gonna go do some awesome hiking again with my friend Bruni and his friend Harold. So hopefully we can get them in today's vlog. We are going to practice something besides just, you know, being out in public and just having a good time outside. We are also going to be practicing some recall. Grim's been pretty good at recall since I started. When I first got him at 9 weeks, I would practice it without him even noticing. It was just always something, obviously, that's really important that you should always do with your dog. Recall is really important. It's one of the, it's a life-saving command that you can teach your dog, or behavior if you want to call it. Either their name, using the words come, here, whatever you want. I use come just because I've been using here for Grim as a position. There's a couple different ways you can do to teach the recall, and this is just kind of what I know and how I do it. First of all, starting when they're puppies, you always reward your puppies or your dog when they do successfully come to you, even if you didn't say for them to come to you. But if your dog has its attention on you and comes to you for no reason at all, even, that's a reward. So you just kind of shape the behavior that they're already doing. You make it positive as always to come to you, to make that motion just good. So he's kind of like pretty good at coming to me in the house or in the yard most of the time. Yeah, I've shown videos where like we practice where he's really distracted, or there's a fun, really cool distraction, and you still practice the come here and everything like that, and he still does come, so that's good. But it's always good to keep up on it. And also, I've never actually taken him out of our property, I believe, to do any kind of real recall. So I've brought actually a couple of tools. First off is a really long leash. I forget how long it is. I think it's like 10, 14 feet leash, maybe 20. It's pretty long. And so I'm going to, because especially it's not in my own yard, this is gonna be public property. It's not my yard. There's people here. There's other dogs here. There's dangers here. I've also brought his pinch collar because, yes, I know there's a lot of different opinions for the pinch collar, but I do use it, and I use it well, and he reacts well to it. I actually have I'm taking the pinch collar away more lately because that's the whole point, is that you use a tool to train as a training tool. Eventually you don't have to use it. So I've been using it less and less. So anyways, another tool that I use is an e-collar or vibration collar, or people call it a shock collar. And it is all of those things. It does, I guess it's shocks, but it's more of a static, and it's uncomfortable. And we've all used it on our arms and our necks, and you can test it out. It's not going to kill you. It's not abuse. It's a very good tool to use if you know how to use it. And it can be very, very good in recall. An e-collar can save your dog's life in the sense that it can help your dog have a strong recall, keep them out of a dog fight. It can keep them out of approaching people that might hurt them or get in trouble. You shouldn't, first of all, your dog should be on a leash anyways, but if you have to, if something happens, it can teach your dog to have a strong recall to keep them from going across a road and getting hit by a car. Another way to use an e-collar is that I've used it in the past, and one of the biggest reasons I've used it for two things is not getting on my counters or getting in the trash, which can be dangerous, and also to stop excessive barking. And it's done wonders for both those things. It's a training tool. We used it for just those purposes, and within a week we don't have to use them anymore. Bottom, they sit in a drawer. Right now I pulled one out for young Mr. Grim. I have all those tools with me today, and I'm going to just see kind of what works best with Grim, if I even have to use any of them. One thing I've noticed that his recall can be a little slower than I want it to be, in the sense that, like, I'll say, Grim, come, and he'll start making his way, but he's still finishing up what he's doing, sort of. But it's almost like he knows, like his body like if he's sniffing something, his body starts to slowly come, like turn my way and come my way, but his nose is still on what he's sniffing until he's got to go. So I want to make it a little bit faster. And especially I want to use the park as a good place to do that, because it's more room, it's different smells, it's crap ton of distractions and maybe even some people around. It is Thursday, so it's not always that busy, but this is his first time practicing recall out in public, so I don't want to take him on a busy Saturday anyway, so that's cool too. Hey, remember when he fit in the front seat, but now he's I don't even know how much he weighs yet, but he's not quite 7 months old. He's definitely a growing boy. So, okay, I'll see you guys at the park. I don't have treats with me is one thing that I did not mention. We are going to do some training here, but I didn't bring treats. But I've noticed in his training is that treats aren't really that interesting to him. So I've gone to just using toys, and he actually is responding pretty well to toys. So today we have toys. No treats, toys. Okay, come. Good boy. Whoops. He like doesn't watch it at all either. Trying to get him to catch more. So weird. Come. Wait. Flats. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Although he's already coming. Grim, come. Come. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Messing up the video. Stop. No, it's good. It's showing crap. The ultimate distraction. Grimmy, come. Good boy. Good boy. Grim, come. Boost. Good butt. Good boy. Stay. Drop the leash. Grim, come. He starts to anticipate me telling him to wait.
So he like automatically does it?
He like slowly like starts telling me like, you're gonna tell me to wait, so then I gotta not tell him. Huh?
Good puppy versus bad.
Harold, come. Come. Come on. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Sort of. That was good. Harold, come. Come. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Come. Harold. Come. Good boy. That was good boy. I shocked him for like turning away. Come. Come here. Come. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. He does feel it through that one. Good boy. Good boy. It's kind of like he's. You can see it in his eyes. That he's like, she said come, but I want to like dart. Mm-hmm. And that's when you kind of. I got him, and he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Harold, come. Come. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Come here. Good boy. Good. Harold, come. Good boy. Come. Come on. Good boy. Very good boy. Can I sting you? Good boy. Come. Good boy. Harold, come. Come. Good boy. Look at you, boy. Good boy. Come. Harold, come. Good boy. What a good boy. I mean, please is too long, but it's not good. Harold, come. Good boy. Did that without anything. Good boy. Okay, come. Come. Good boy. Boost. Good boy. What a good boy. Get it. Get it. Good boy. Come. Good boy. No, boost. Good boy. Okay. Grim, come. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Grim. Cut. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. He's like, my treat is relaxing. Grim, come. Good boy, come. Good boy. Okay, so we did some recall. I went ahead and worked with Harold too. He's never really worked with like the recall leash or the e-collar that he's newly got on. Grim gets so tired after any exercise, like even mild, just like a walk around the block. He's so tired. But he did pretty good with just some obedience out here with distractions. There's kids playing like right over there. He's super into it. So his recall was slow, like I said, and a lot of like I just have to turn it into play. He really doesn't even go for treats or anything, so I didn't bring any. But otherwise, I think it was good. It was at least good to get him out again around people. That's always a good thing to practice. Just like watching right now a bunch of kids and dogs running around and not like barking or like reacting at all. He's just looking, so that's good. We did climb some stuff, which was neat. I didn't get the camera out because it was a sketchy area and I didn't want to drop it. But otherwise, it was a good trip out and doing some recall. And Bruni is now practicing with Harold and the long leash and the e-collar concept on it. Grim doesn't necessarily need the e-collar too much, but Harold does. Harold is what I would call a danger because he's a danger to himself. Because his recall is so bad and so goofy that he will literally, he's done it before where he's run towards traffic and other people and other dogs. You know how the other dogs are going to react. We'll keep working with him too. So hopefully we'll document that a little bit as well. And we'll keep Grim up on his. But Grim did pretty good for never being in the park to do it, you know, in that kind of environment. I'll go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please do leave a like, maybe even a comment. I'm not saying I'm any kind of professional dog trainer. Yeah, I know the concept of using an e-collar. There might be some people out there that use it a little differently than I have. It's unpredictable because you're working with animals, so I feel like that's part of it too. If you have any suggestions or constructive criticism, then I'll take it. But I found some success, so that's good. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.